What's going on, guys? Hunter here with Goodman Lawn Care. A long time no see. I haven't had a lot going on. I hadn't been filming. Should have posted more videos, but I didn't. And pretty upset about that. And I'm sorry about that. I apologize to y'all. It's not fair to y'all for y'all to support me this long and me not post for as long as I did. But we're going to ease back into it now. I don't know if you can see it. Got a pallet of sod back there. We're about to go put this down. We've already got the ground prepped. We're about to install some rocks and sod and stuff like that right now. And today I'm kind of going to give you some tips on sod, how to install it, how to take care of it after you've installed it, and the different types of sod and everything. And, you know, kind of a general idea how to install it and how to mess with sod. So that's kind of what we're going to do today. I've done probably... man, I don't know how many sod jobs I've done. I've done a bunch of sod jobs, and this is one of the smaller ones we've ever done. We've done some big ones, and I've got some coming up that'll probably be like somebody's whole front yard and part of the back. So, you know, we do a lot of sod jobs, and I've dealt with it enough. And oddly enough, one of my workers, KJ, y'all seen him on video a couple times. He's actually the one that kind of led me on the sod and everything. I didn't know anything about it. We had a sod job come up, and KJ had laid a bunch of sod before, and he knew how it worked and how to do it and everything. And I said, well, okay, you got this job. You're gonna lead me on it. I don't, you know, you're gonna have to. I'm trusting you. And ever since then, KJ has been the lead man on the sod. Anytime I have a sod job come up, pull it right here. Anytime I've had a sod job come up, I've made sure KJ was there to lead everybody on it, show us how to do it, and all that. But I pretty much know how to do it now. KJ's taught me a lot, and you know, you learn a lot as you do it. It's not complicated, it's not hard. It's just, you know, you need to make sure you have good soil underneath it, and make sure that your client, or if you're doing it for yourself, make sure whoever's taking care of it keeps it really, really good in water, because that's one of the main things with sod is you want it to be completely soaked until it gets established. And then once it gets established, you know, then you really don't have to worry about it. It's just there. So like I said, we're going to show you how to install it, how to work it, and how to maintain it, how to take care of it and stuff like that. So the pallet we have today of sod is this is Centipede sod. Centipede does really, really well. I like it a lot. Centipede and Zoysia are probably my two favorites. You can also get it in Bermuda. Bermuda is a little bit more, I don't know, Bermuda's a little more fancy. Zoysia is a little fancy. Centipede, they're all pretty fancy, but Zoysia is kind of what you see on golf courses a lot of times, and Bermuda is kind of what you'll see in a lot of residential yards and stuff. A lot of people like Bermuda. Zoysia and Centipede are probably my two favorite. I like Bermuda. Bermuda grass just gets really, really thick, and it needs to be mowed. A lot of people mow it low. I mow it pretty high just because it looks better like that. But you know, to each their own. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna keep going to this job. When I get there, I'll hop out, show you what we got going on, set the tripod up, and y'all can watch us lay it. And then when we get done laying it, or in the process of laying it, I'm going to show you how we lay it and certain little things that you need to know about it when installing it. And then when I get done in the end, I'll show you the finished product, and then I'll show you and tell you about how to maintain it. So anyway, I'll see y'all when we get there. All right, so this is where we're laying sod. This was 2 flower beds right here. We pulled out all the mulch and all the weed prevention, mixing some topsoil right here. And this is actually the drainage for the gutter. And we're gonna put some rocks down in there and then cover that back up so it'll drain. It's actually a good bit of sand down there, so we didn't have to bring any sand in, but that's gonna help that drainage drain on down into the soil a little bit better. We're gonna lay sod through here, all the way back to this little square right here. And we're putting rocks through here and right there and right there. And so this is gonna make this whole backyard look brand new. And this is also going to fix a problem too. So this house right here doesn't have gutters, and so all the rain water just goes right in here, bounces the mulch back up onto the patio. So when we put these rocks down there, it's going to help that right there a lot. And then she had a big hole back here in the backyard, and we packed it down with dirt, and I took my roller there, rolled it, packed it, smoothed it out. And we still got a few divots and stuff to fix, but we got this, and we're going to fix it as we lay the sod. So we're sodding here, around front and putting rocks here. And so we're gonna make it look real good. And these are some river rocks is what this is. They're anywhere from 2 to 6 inches big. So good sized rocks. They're gonna look really good back here. And then like I said, sod's gonna go all the way through here. The grass just wasn't growing good right here, so they wanted to put some sod in. And then we're gonna match this up to this, and then we're gonna put sod in there. So this is the pallet of sod right here. We're gonna have a good bit left over, but this is it right there. We're gonna use the rest of it for another job. What I did was I just went ahead and bought enough to where we could use it on the other job and this job. So that way you're kind of knocking 2 birds in one stone and don't have to make so many trips to get sod. So that's all it is. It's just grass with soil under it. And you'll notice when you want to transport sod, best thing to do is pick it up like that right there. Just fold it and pick it up, so it makes it easier to carry, and it also doesn't break. So that's what we always do when we put it in the wheelbarrow. We'll stack it just like that, and then when you lay it out, you just unfold it and it's good to go. So you'll see when we go to lay it, there's a certain way you have to lay this sod, a certain way you have to do it, and we're going to show you exactly how to do that. But this is the yard. It looks really good. It's going to look really good when we get some sod on here. And there you go. Out with this sod is you don't want any of the edges to touch. You can see you kind of do it like a brick wall. You got one here, one there, and the way you do that is you start with a hole, then a half on your ends, and then you just start running. And if you keep it like that, it keeps the whole thing staggered all the way. Every once in a while you run into an odd piece where it's touching, and if you do that, you just cut it, make sure the ends aren't touching, and keep on going. So that's what you do. But as you can see, it looks like it's been there. We're gonna fix that little divot right there. We'll put some more sod right there, cut a little piece and stick it in there and make it work. But looking pretty good. And this is what I was telling you about how you transport it. You want to make sure you fold it up like that and put it in the trailer or your wheelbarrow like that. That way it don't break and everything. Some of these pieces are a little bit crumbly, but that really doesn't matter. It just makes it a little bit more aggravating to fool with, but it'll still grow just perfectly, just like it will any other piece would. So anyway, got all the rocks installed. Got this looking really good right here. And then we still got to fill in that little spot right there with sod. But like I said, it's going pretty quick. And I'll give you the end result and tell you how to maintain the sod and how to take care of it and everything when we get through with it. And there you go. Alrighty, got the sod laid. Took it out of the little roller, rolled over it, and that just kind of gets the ends of it mashed down where it looks a little bit better and helps it stick a little bit better. And this summer all this will fill in and it'll be green and it'll match the rest of the yard, and you won't even know we were here. So this is the good topsoil we used to put under the sod, and we tilled it in with that front up there. Really, really good stuff. We get this from By the Yard up there on Highway 45 in Columbus. Really, really good place. They sell a bunch of rocks and topsoil and everything. Blake, don't get mad at me. I'm still buying from you. I was just on the 45, so I had to buy from this side. So Blake, he owns Bitty Sawworks, so that's where I bought him a mulch and everything from. And so don't want him to get mad at me for buying dirt from somewhere else. But anyway, that's what we did. Got it done, and about to load up. Before I forget, how to take care of the sod. One thing you want to do is, the number one thing is you want to water the crap out of it. You want it to be soaking wet. So put you a sprinkler system on it, water it, you know, for 30 minutes, probably twice a day if it's real hot. You want it to get a lot of water. So one way to tell if your sod is watered enough is you take you a piece of it just like that, and you lift it up and you feel the bottom of it. If the bottom of it's a little damp, pretty wet, then you know you're watering it good. So that right there is pretty good. We had a good rain yesterday on it, and so worked out pretty good. So there we go. So we're about to lay this. We're gonna get it rained in tomorrow. It's gonna work out absolutely perfect for this sod, and I explained to the homeowner how to take care of it. And anyway, I'm gonna give you another walk through this job, show you everything we did, show you the finished product, and we're gonna get on out of here. All right, got that looking good. Got this looking good. Got it going down the end. And some people, in case you're wondering how to cut it, because you know it's not going to fit out just perfect, just take you a good knife or something and just kind of cut around it, cut around the edges, and you can cut it. It ain't going to hurt it. And that's what we had to do around this gutter right here to make it work. Had to kind of cut some pieces and form it. And then if you run in through a gap like we did right here, like KJ's doing, you just take you a piece of scrap piece like that right there and push it in there, and just take your foot and just stomp it. And you can put that other piece right there if you want to, KJ. And so that's how you do that, and it'll just take root with everything else like it'll do. And this is going to look really, really good. And we mow this yard on a regular basis, so you'll be able to see the end result of this sod and how it's going to look this summer and the spring and everything. And this is the rocks back here. All this right here was mulch. We had mulch all the way through here. And then, like I said, they don't have gutters on this house. So whenever it rains, all the rainwater goes right there. So we put rocks right here, and that saved the problem. That fixed the problem. And you can see we got these river rocks right here. They're all different colors, and they look really, really good all the way through. And so that's what we got. And we filled in these little squares right here with them, and it looks really, really good. So there's that. And then I'm coming back in a couple weeks, and we're going to put a fire pit right there in the center of that sod out of pavers. So that's going to look pretty cool. And what I'll probably do for that is come right here in the center and cut me a circle out and put the fire pit in the sod where it'll just line up to it. That way we won't waste any sod, and I'll move it around a little bit. But there you go. Got it done. Got it looking good. And we're out of here.